say that one.
So I've been using this for a bit now, so I am going to attempt to rebuild it, because when I show you the messiness that's inside this, I've been using dark liquid on it, so it's kind of gotten gross. Alright. Ick. Yeah, so it's kind of gotten a little bit disgusting. So we're going to give it a shot. It looks like they actually wound it around the post a couple of times. Quite a bit of resistance wire there. Oh, okay. Alright. So it looks like they not only put it through the hole, but then wound it around the post as well. Interesting. Is there a point to that? I don't know. It appears so. So not only are they putting it through the post, they're actually wrapping it around the post. Ick. And I'm just going to squeeze that just so I can show you the gunk. What to make the wick with? I have a selection. I have this big thick stuff that Art gave me. And yeah, I'm going to put this in the center so I know. Okay. So this is this. I got some really thick stuff and I have some really thin stuff. Not looking forward to putting 8 wicks together. And then I have sort of middle of the road stuff. This stuff that was in it looks like the thin stuff. So 8 of the thin stuff, how about 4 of the middle of the road stuff? Let's go that way. I've yet to try this stuff, so, ooh, it's kind of rope-like. So, if I do this, this, this. That's about right. Alright. So now what? What wire? Should I use the cantha wire? Or maybe try the ribbon? Let's just go nuts. Let's try ribbon. No, see, ribbon's not going to go through that hole, I don't think. Well, let's just test the theory before we pull it off the row. Alright. Is that wire going to go through this hole? And yes, it does. So let's just go for it. Give it enough rope to hang itself. Alright, that I think is going to do it. It's actually a little easier to position. So let's see if we can get it through the holes. Alright. I will fast forward most of this. Okay. I had one side longer than the other, just so that I could do that and still work with this one. I know my limitations. There you go. So, we're through the holes. Just gonna see, make sure I can position these. Fiddle, 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 fiddle. Now I know why. This screw does not go down from and hit the bottom. It does not. What am I trying to say? It doesn't secure it down by the hole. Yeah, that's why they wrap it around the post. It's actually securing it up here. It's holding it in position down here, but it's securing the wire with the actual nut itself. Let's see if we can get this without too much retardedness going on. Okay. And all right. There it is. So where some of them have the holes, some of the rebuildables have the holes that the nut goes down and actually, secures the wire at the hole. This actually doesn't, so it's actually the nut that is securing the wire. That's why they wrapped it around it. Alright, so let's clean this up. Well, actually we should probably put this on and see if it actually is done correctly. Make sure my wires are not touching. See what kind of resistance we got. 1.85. Not bad. Bad at all. That looks good. Put it on something I can control. Turn it down. Just turning the twist down to its lowest setting, so I don't fry it right off the bat. You want to put it on something that's like 10 volts or 10 watts, and then just, okay. We'll see if we got any success going on here. See if I can do this with my arthritic hand. It does not seem... Okay. Alright, it's... I don't know if you can see that. It is firing. Okay. Some hot spots. Quickly, I'm going to get rid of these wires. Stick it on. Stick it on the atom. Okay, we got some glowing going on now. And they're all glowing kind of nice and evenly. I just need a little more power. Alright, so I can either cut these like they like to be cut, trim them, the dullest friggin' scissors going. So probably as much wicking material as originally. I'm just going to show you real quick. One that's factory done. So there's the factory built one. It's 8 wicks, but I mean thinner. And the one I just did with the wick I got from the east side, I'll tell you how thick that is, but works. Working nice. Okay. How does she vape? So where's my cover? Basically, this is what you do. You trap them, and as you're going, just give it a little twist so it sort of goes around the back. That has to be shorter on this end. So it doesn't interfere with you getting the cap on. Alright, one more time. Just give it a little twist so that it's going to basically wind around this way. And there it goes. Of course, there, what I told you before, those O-rings. Jesus. Take this off first. Put this on. Alright, and you'll see it goes up there. Pretty fur. Alright, get some juice in it. Let's go with the pomegranate shisha. It's going to hold a lot of juice because that's a lot of wick in there. So what I like to do is just roll it. Just give it a little roll sideways so it gets all that wicking. Give it a vape. That turned out nicely, I have to say. It turned out very nicely. You just got to be careful of the short side of the wick, making sure it is short so that when you're putting on your casing, it doesn't pull it down into the O-rings. But yeah, so again, me personally, and it's just my personal opinion, my personal experience, I have a lot more success with silica in every form, every different way you wrap it, than with the mesh wick. I just can't get, I mean, I can successfully wind the wire now and actually create the wick and wire, but the experience of the actual vape, I'm not getting it. That's beautiful.
Sumi, don't say that word!
Oh boy. Nope, it's not firing at all. Oh, yes, well maybe it is. It's just not getting red. Let me just throw some juice on really quickly. Give it a dab. Just to see. Okay. So obviously this is a low setting. So maybe I'm just not going to see it glow red. It is actually working. Let me just...